Hello and welcome to Tea and Cornbread, a conversation with Shawne and Tracy. I am Shawne.
And I'm Tracy.
And we are talking to you all that are 50 and fabulous.
And don't forget handsome.
And we want you to know that we want to get some education happening, some empowerment.
We want to grow with you. We want to learn with you. We want to see what you're doing, 50 and over.
So like, share, comment, follow, subscribe,
grab your
and
tea.
grab your tea. All right. Hey.
Hello.
It is Tea and Cornbread.
Yes.
2025.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Thank
you. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
2024.
Yes.
Thank you all.
And
out
hello,
there.
2025.
Yes. Thank you all for coming out and, supporting us.
Yes.
Subscribing,
Listening,
making
comments,
all of that.
Woo.
We are on point today. And I want to thank anybody that's ever stopped us in the street.
I know.
Because we get people that stop us on a regular basis. I love that.
People are going to look at us and be like, no, you don't. Oh, yes, we do.
Oh, yes, we do. Yes.
And
yes.
What they say, they don't say Shawne and Tracy. They say
Tea and
Cornbread.
Sure
I'd be like, yes,
they say,
and thank you.
Yes, thank you. We are so excited. We're so excited about and saying hello to 2025.
Yes.
There's so many things that we brainstorm about all the time that we want to implement this year. My word for that. What is your word for this year?
I'm going to say my word is gratitude.
Okay.
And it's gratitude for yourself, not so much for other people, but being grateful and thankful
for life,
for you, waking up every day.
Yeah.
And I know we all say that prayer when we wake up and we give thanks, but we have to have gratitude for ourselves. We are always willing to give it to others. We're going to be taking care of self first.
Yes, taking care of self first this year, right? And so mine is intentional.
Okay.
And that's a hot word right now, but it's so funny because I had a conversation with someone and I was like, my word this year is intention and to be intentional.
Good.
About things that we're doing, in one way, shape, or form. And it's so crazy because, we do our breathing, right? And we're having the yogi tea today, and yogi tea usually has affirmations on their little tags. And today's tag says, breathe in peace and breathe out blessings to all. And that's what we want to do.
Yes.
So
with that,
let's do it. I have highest potential.
And I have clarity.
She loves clarity.
I love clarity.
I have highest potential. And so that's what we want to do right now. We want to breathe in 2025 and breathe blessings out to everyone.
Yes.
All right? So, yes, let's do it. And gratitude. Breathe in gratitude.
Gratitude, definitely.
Yes, breathing in gratitude. So we are grateful for you all. So let's breathe. Calms our nerves like we say every week. Oh my goodness. So I am nervous today and I don't know why. So breathing out blessings to all. I hope 2025 it grows exponentially for everyone in whichever way that means to you.
And that you receive everything you want.
Absolutely.
Everything you want.
Absolutely. Amen. Amen and amen. All right. Now, drum roll. I don't know if you guys been following us, but we had a contest for the best cornbread. And we have a winner.
We do.
So we called her and left a message. She has not called us back, so she does not know that she won.
So you guys are going to hear it before she... No.
Yeah. They may not. They may not because we're pre-recorded. And it'll be posted tomorrow.
After.
Yeah. So our winner is Arthea Hunter. Yay! Woo!
Congratulations.
Congratulations. And congratulations
Congratulations.
to everyone that
That's
submitted.
yes, definitely. We thank you very much for that.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
We thank you. It was, we did not taste it
No.
because we did not
We
want.
wanted to have outsiders.
Yes,
So no one was saying that we were being biased,
right.
So
Mm-hmm.
we weren't the judges.
No, and we had some flavors that were different.
Yeah.
It
And that's
wasn't.
exactly what we were looking for though,
Yeah.
because we have the normal cornbreads that we grew up on or that
Right.
we attempted to make
Right.
over
Right.
the past few months. So
Yeah.
we say thank you to all the entries, definitely.
Yes.
But this is just the beginning.
It's just the beginning.
This is
It's
just
just
the
the beginning.
beginning.
And so the winner wins advertisement with us for the month of January. So we look out for Althea Hunter. And the name of her cornbread is Love.
Isn't that
That was the
nice?
name of it, because one of the questions was, "What's the name of your cornbread?"
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Nice.
What's the name of it? And
Yep.
hers is Love. So
So we'll be having love for the rest
yeah,
of
yeah,
January.
for her.
Yes.
And so we are super, super, super excited about that. So we already did our thank yous. So tell me, what is
Okay.
you said you're grateful. That's your word for this year,
Yes.
right? And what is one of the goals? Do you make goals for yourself for the year?
I'm not gonna lie. This year I did not make goals. Well, no. Let me retract that. I think, and I hate to do this, but one of the things that they did say that same question at the gym on New Year's Eve. What was one of your goals? And I said to transform my physique by
Okay.
March 23rd. I'm not holding my feet to the fire with that. That was
When you put a date on it, yeah, you did.
I did because that's my birthday, and
Yes.
so I guess that's one of my goals. But what I wanted, why I said gratitude and being grateful, kind of being thankful for where I'm at and what I have, honestly. So one of my goals is to be more accountable, acceptable to Tracy,
Ah, ah,
because I'm
ah.
always looking out for other people. Not that that's a bad thing. Please don't get me wrong. And I was talking to one of my nieces about that, and I said to her, I feel like I give so much of myself that I forget to take care of me. And we always talk about that. But so that's one of the things that I want to do this year, even if it means alone time, a little bit more alone time. Not alone time because there's something going on. I need to figure out who I am, where I'm going, and what I want to do. So that's what I mean about being.
I love it. Why?
So I gotta make it
Because
happen.
our theme, what did we say? Our theme was wellness, right?
Wellness.
But the question is, how do you take care of you?
Yes.
And then, my tagline is, if you don't take care of your body, where you
Where you
gonna
gonna
live,
live?
right? But we said that the theme would be, how do you take care of you?
Right.
And so this is awesome because we're gonna keep her feet to the fire.
Yes.
We're gonna ask her each week.
And you have
"Well,
to.
how did you
Nope,
take care of yourself?"
I agree with you because
Yeah.
we talk about it all the time, and sometimes we get well. Let me talk about Tracy. I get sidetracked. Something else becomes
did
more
too.
important. I put myself to the,
To the-
on the back burner.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to be more accountable to me.
Okay. All
And
right.
what about you, my sister? Your word
My word is intentionality.
and how's that
And-
going to incorporate into your life?
Right. Being intentional about the things I say and do and move, within my life, within business, within, all the things that we do, and try and making a effort of not being sidetracked and picking up things that have nothing to do with what we're doing. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So being intentional, because the way I want to grow this year, is it all aligns. It's all in alignment with wellness. It's all in alignment with the co-op. It's all in alignment with helping people feel better and be better and things like that.
Definitely.
But starting with me.
Definitely. Here
Starting
we go.
with
And
me.
this is where it starts at, though.
Right.
We tend to forget that.
Right. And so I love that you said, you want to have a different physique. I want to just move. I don't move regularly, maybe once a week. And so
When you mean move, you mean exercise?
Exercise, yeah.
With some kind of, okay.
yeah, some kind of exercise.
Mm-hmm.
And I always say I don't like the gym. I don't like, machines. I just don't. I like classes.
Right.
And this is why Double Dutch is important too. I like classes. So that is part of being intentional about exercising, being intentional about staying focused on a task at hand,
Yes.
and writing it all down in a form of daily task, because when you do that, then you are intentional.
Right.
When you write down your task for the day, or the night before for the next day, that's my thing for this year, is
And
to
it
be
makes sense.
intentional about that. And it could be simple stuff, so some people will say, well, what does that mean? Even down to your routine. Your routine is, you wake up. My routine is, I wake up, I do my breathing, I read the Bible, right, before I get out the bed. Then I get out the bed, then I go in the bathroom, and I do. So literally writing all
Each
of
step
that
of your,
down,
and that makes
each
sense.
step,
Yes.
only
Repetition too. When you write it down, it's repetition. So it
right.
keeps it fresh in your head,
Yeah, and it also keeps you accountable.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then you see what you're doing, and you're building habits, because those are my regular habits, right? But there's new habits I want to build. So exercise is one of them. Okay. So in my morning routine, because I wake up pretty early, in my morning routine is, I want to add exercise.
Okay.
Some
kind of routine outside of your.
I won't say exercise.
Yeah. Well, movement.
Movement.
You are a challenger, so I'm going to challenge you to incorporate walking. Whether you get up and you walk around.
Oh,
you didn't
mean
even
walking?
try it.
No,
walk around the
you
block.
mean walking?
Add that
I
into
ain't
your
going
routine.
Outside. I'm gonna tell you that ain't even.
Oh my! You
gotta
don't want to
give
go
me-
to the gym.
You got
Okay, guess what? You
Okay.
can stand in front of your TV and walk for
All right.
10,
I
15
can do
minutes.
that. I can do that.
You could put on a podcast, Tea and Cornbread,
yeah.
and walk in place or walk around the house for 15, 10
Right.
minutes. It could start somewhere.
That's true. Okay, I take on the
Little.
challenge.
That's a little challenge, right?
I take on
just
the
to
challenge.
incorporate move, because you said move and you don't like the gym,
Right.
which is okay because a lot of people don't.
Right.
You either love it
Yeah.
or you don't,
Yeah.
and it's okay.
But I take that challenge.
Okay.
And I'm gonna even to go further with it, where I will text you each morning. I
Let's
do
say
the
you
10,
did your-
10 minutes a
Yep.
day. Yep.
Yep.
And it's not gonna be 5 days. It's gonna be at least 3 days.
It doesn't
But I'm
have to
gonna
be.
text you when
It
I
just
do
has
it.
to
Put it that
yeah.
way.
Yep.
I'm gonna text
It's
you
on
when
your
I do
to-do
it.
list. It's a part of what you're gonna do, starting whenever you start. That's
Right.
it.
Yeah. There we
Little
go.
things.
There we go.
Little things.
Yes. And then we have a question for the audience.
Yes.
Right? We have a question for the audience. And the question is, what's the one thing you've done recently to show yourself love or appreciation? What's the one thing? This question is for you all.
That question is for us. But even when you say it, I'm thinking in my head, what did I do for me? That's exactly why I got to be first. Because I can't
Exactly.
remember
'Cause
what
you
I've
can't
done
remember
for
for you.
me, not, where it didn't involve anybody else. And not that that's a bad thing, but that is such a good question. I'm going to have an answer for you next week.
Next week,
Between
yeah.
between
We're not
now
gonna
and
answer
then,
that right now.
Yeah, I'm going to do something for
Yeah.
me.
So that means we're going to be intentional this
Yes.
week on doing something for ourselves. And we want you to be intentional. We want the audience to just weigh in on this, right? What are you going to do? What it says, what's the one thing you've done recently to show yourself love or appreciation? And so, yeah, make that a thing this week to think about, and then weigh in on the podcast. Like, subscribe, and share.
Please do.
And comment, right? Make the comment in the podcast, on the podcast. What's the one thing you've done recently to show yourself love and appreciation?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's a good question.
I think that is a very good question.
So my intention for the podcast is to ask that question. Ask a question, of the audience that
challenge
aligns
them
with
to-
our theme.
Yeah.
Aligns with our theme, and for engagement too. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
We want you guys to engage. We want to engage with you. Want to engage with you. So yeah, that's the one thing. What's the thing? How do you take care of you? And what's the one thing you've done recently to show yourself love or appreciation, or will do?
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what happens next week.
And I know there's going to be some good answers that come out of this. People are
Yeah.
going to take care of self.
Yeah.
Because that's what we on that
'Cause,
mission.
oh my goodness. That's it. That's it. So
Yes.
I'm so excited about our cornbread winner.
I know, right? I
I'm
can't
so
wait. I can't wait
excited.
for our samples so we can be eating it and
Yeah,
enjoying
and
it.
enjoying it with our tea. With our
Yes,
tea.
definitely.
And this was a Christmas gift. We have some cups. Mine says God is love. What is it?
Mine says walk by faith.
Listen, I met a young man less than yesterday.
Okay.
Do you know his name? His real name is called God's Love.
How amazing is
His
that?
real name, honest to God, his real name is called God's Love. We went, my girlfriend Lisa wanted to go for her birthday somewhere. So we went to New York to this place. And, they had customer attendees, things like that, right? And so he was showing us around, giving us the tour and everything. And I said, what's your name? He said, God's Love. I said, really? I said, your mother knew what she was doing. And then I said, but is it like the definition of your
Right.
real name?
Yeah.
He's like, no,
That's
that's my real name.
When he writes it on a paper and teachers call out his name in school, they
Yep.
called out God's
Yep.
love.
And so imagine
Wow.
just saying God's love, right? How much it encouraged this man, from
That's a
day
good
one.
conversation starter too, because if someone, like you said, that is very unique. So for someone to say that is their name, that's what I was waiting for you to say. No, that's the definition of his name.
I thought so too, because
But,
I asked him later.
yeah, wow.
Because when he was giving us a tour, he was so good at it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I said, what's your name? He said, God's Love.
Walking
and it's
in confidence.
And it's on his thing.
Walking in confidence in what he was
Absolutely.
doing.
And
his
when
purpose.
I tell you he moved around there, but every time we turned around, we saw his face.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Nice.
And he always was smiling, and like his energy was that. And it was funny because he came over to us. Because where we were, you can write in a book, like, to pay it forward or whatever, right?
Okay.
And he came over and he says, how you all doing? Is it somebody's birthday? And I was like, yeah, how you know? He said, energy.
Nice.
Energy. And so, he's showing us around. I was like, okay, show us what do we need to do?
Yeah.
He shows us around, and then I asked him what was his name, and that's what he told me. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. I said, your mother knew. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Your mother knew. And so imagine being that's your name. And I'm like, God's love,
Right.
and you're like, yep, God does love me.
Like I said, that is so unique and
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
And like you said, his mom knew.
Right.
You seen it. Like he said, he felt it in you ladies' energy. You
Imagine.
knew too.
Imagine.
Nice.
Imagine.
I love it.
And we
I
think,
love it.
it's weird that it's not a regular name or whatever.
Honestly,
No,
I don't.
she
I
was
love
intention-
different.
Me too. She
I
was
love different.
intention. She was
Yeah.
intentional.
And what's different? Like how? What's
Yeah.
different?
A name is
so
a
that's
name.
not even. Yeah. So that's not even. Yeah. I love that. Is so unique
And he showed
it's
us
a purpose.
his ID.
Nice.
And I said, is it a different language? And this is the definition of that,
Yeah.
He's like, no, that's my name.
I just love it because I'm just sitting here. I don't even know the young man, but I know going through life, everybody has these same questions. This is not your name.
And he
Your mom
wears
did, and
it
it didn't.
well.
For him to explain, this is my name.
Yep. He wears
know?
it well.
Nice.
He wears it well. So, I took pictures and everything, right? So, anyway.
I think
but
you
yeah.
sent me one. Is
Yeah,
that what you
yeah.
said?
Yeah. But so it's ironic that my cup says God is love.
Yeah.
That's what made me think about it, But
Nice.
his name was God's love.
Nice.
Oh my goodness. I just said, wow. That was different.
Yeah.
That was different. Never seen that before, never heard it before.
Me neither.
And so
Right.
happy that
It would be the definition of,
right,
but
right.
I love it.
And,
I do.
I felt blessed to meet him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because his aura was absolutely that.
Nice.
Was absolutely that. All right. So this is a short episode.
Yes, just a
Just
beginning
yeah.
to welcome everybody back from their hustle and bustle of the
Yes.
holidays, family time.
And that's another thing too. I want to be intentional about being with family more often.
Okay.
That's another thing that's on my list. What do I want to be?
Nice.
I made a list of the things I want to be intentional about. You know what I mean? I really did.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the other thing too. So we want to say thank you
Thank
again.
you.
And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.
That's
We have a great lineup this year. Oh my goodness, you all are gonna love the people we're gonna bring on this
Yes.
year. We had a lot of people on our list too.
We
So
do.
we
Yeah,
we
we're going to
got-
make it happen. And we're still
Absolutely.
taking suggestions and things you want to hear and have us talk about.
Yes.
So we're open to that also.
Yes. All right, and we want to give a big shout out to Al, the
Big
director
congratulations.
of
Yes.
the studio. The studio is being rebranded, and the name is called Brass City TV.
TV,
And we are
yes.
so excited to be a part of it.
Yes, we are.
So follow them on Facebook.
Yeah.
Follow them on Facebook and YouTube, Brass City TV, and look out for new things on the
Yes.
horizon. All right. So thank
Thank
you. Thank
you.
you. Have a great day.